We're about to go live. And we're live on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. I am Goddess Just Be. I am live on my backup pages on TikTok and on Goddess Just Be over here and Goddess Just Be Healthy. YouTube, your camera is here. And when I'm looking over here, I'm looking at the comments of the people that's on my YouTube channel, my day ones, my supporters, my little congregation. I am Goddess Just Be. I help people with wellness, and that pertains to the physical reality, which is 0.1% of all there is in this matrix. And then the spiritual side of it has to do with your 99%, 99.999% of all that there is in the spiritual realm. Together, that makes up the totality of God. I teach people about wellness. I teach people how to detox based upon their blood type. I'm a blood type connection catalyst. And so your blood and the food that you eat creates a chemical reaction called lectins. And these chemical reactions can be positive or negative depending upon the food that you eat. If you're eating in alignment with your bloodline, then you are not causing disease and disharmony, right? But if you're not in alignment with your bloodline, then the opposite is true. That means you're not honoring your mother and your father, so your days could be long upon this land. You're not honoring your mother and father as it pertains to your bloodline, because you have a line of ancestors. You have a line of ones before you that knew what was good, that kept them in a harmonious union with their body, with the kingdom of God, with the bloodline, and that simultaneously it kept them more conscious, more aware, more tapped into their birthright and superpowers and purpose and passion and all those good things. And so that's a pathway to consciousness. You'll know this to be true because if you ever met or knew somebody who like started eating right, then they gave you this energy, this clarity, better quality of life, a connection with themselves, and they became different, like, right? And so that's why I teach about health and wellness sometimes, and then I flip it over to spirituality, because the two make up the 100% of all that there is. If you want to join our church, because we be having church, we about to have church in a second. If you want to join our church, it is saltoftheearthpub.org. That's my website down there. This is for the people on YouTube. I know it's backwards for y'all, but right now y'all don't count because I'm not flipping that channel. But for YouTube, if you want to join, if you want to join my church, baby, saltoftheearthpub.org. Stay there for 10 seconds. You put in your name and email address after you receive that pop-up on the screen, and then you're going to be part of our newsletters. The newsletters is talking about blood type connection, talking about health and wellness, talking about consciousness, because your blood has so much memory. It connects you to that dormant DNA. You know, the junk DNA that they tell you that you have that's like junk, but it's actually your Christ conscious DNA that's really going to help you with consciousness and your spirituality, your higher self. Well, I teach you all about that. Matter of fact, the most valuable thing, the biggest course that I have available that will have you knowing all that there is to know about you, your bloodline, your purpose, your best drives, your good qualities, your sex drive, your compatible partners, your foods, your weight loss cheat codes, and so much more. It is called the Woke is F Blood Type Connection course. It's in white on my website. That is the Gangster Master Course for all that there is, all of the knowledge that I left behind that I want to share with you as it pertains to bloodline and blood connections. You can find it there. When we do service and we get to offering time, you can tap the screen, you can comment, but you could also go to Goddess Just Be Cash App, and that's how you do a donation, because my time is me and my energy that I'm emitting to you. And so in an energetic, harmonious exchange, you give and you receive to make that figure 8. Give, receive, give, receive, give, receive. But it's more blessed to give than it is to receive. Just to let you know. Just to let you know. So this is my way of giving back to mankind, the things that I share and the things that I teach here. Hey, Frederick. Frederick in the building. Hey, Tangela. Hey. Thank y'all for passing through. Deacon Dion is in the church. Wait, Dion, look what I got. Look what I got, D. Tangerine for the time. I'm so excited. I love my little tangerine. Wait, one more thing, Deacon. Deacon, check me out. Wait. I gotta flip it. Wait. I got a fan and I got my tangerine, and I'm excited. Nonetheless, we about to get with this word because I ain't gonna be here long tonight. Because like I said, I came earlier today. The topic today gonna be Are your boundaries keeping you bound? Mm. I was on a live today. Somebody invited me on a live. And I didn't know it was like a little podcast about relationships, and somebody was just going off, like, right. And I was like, oh, how did I get here? I came to support somebody, but we were talking about relationships nonetheless. Hey, Latasha Penn is watching. I see you watching me over there on YouTube land. Thank you for joining. Make sure you give us a thumbs up. So I was on this here live, and they were talking about relationships, and someone was talking about her boundaries, and it just came to me clear as day. And I told the host, I was like, man, that's a great topic for you. And matter of fact, I decided to do the topic myself tonight too. Are your boundaries keeping you bound? And I want to talk about that as it pertains to spirituality and the physical aspect, because we have boundaries as it pertains to relationships. Oh, I want this high value person. Yeah, that type of boundary. And then when we got in spirituality, we be bound to the shackles. We be bound to long suffering. Ooh, we be bound to being little G kind of gods. We be bound to being a soldier in the army of the Lord. We be bound to spiritual contracts. You have a contract with him. Like what? I did a video a long time ago. Where's your head at? I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I did a video. Hey Liz, thank you for joining me. I did a video a long time ago about the so-called contract. Oh, I had a contract that I had to fulfill. If that contract in your mind, in your universe, because this is your heaven on earth in your mind, if that contract have you bound, the best thing you could do is spiritually and physically tear up that contract. Tear it up. Anything that's keeping you bound, tear it up. You have that power. In church, they taught us whatever you bind in heaven shall be bound on earth. Whatever you loose in heaven shall be loose on earth, right? So you and only you have the ability to stop yourself from experiencing this so-called bondage inside of your mind. Like, right? So let's talk about the bondage as it pertains to spirituality first. Some examples of being bound with spirituality could be bound to this belief that maybe you're the soldier and everything, and if you're not good enough, you're gonna go to hell. That you're a sinner, you're a wretch undone, whatever the hell that's supposed to mean. Does anybody even know what the hell that means? You a wretch undone? Like what? Like what? Why? A lot of new churches on the move. Yes, they are. What the hell, Angela, are they talking about? Like what? You undone? Is it are they putting you on the stove and flipping you over? Like you just a little piece of meat? What do they mean you undone? And so these beliefs that sometimes we'll allow to be told to us over and over until, Angela said, I don't know. You've been told that over and over and over again, and it done slipped. It become a sneaky leak. It done slipped into your subconscious mind, because a belief is only something that you done told yourself over and over again until it became law in your mind. Now you sending out a signal that, hey, I'm undone. Hey, I'm a little G kind of God. That's bondage. And you know where you're bound? There's no physical shackles. There's really no physical contract. There's no physical handcuffs. There's no physical hell. There's none of this physical stuff. You bound in here. And a mind is such a terrible thing to waste. Right? I don't believe in hell or sin. Good for you. Good for you. Because how you feel matters. To free yourself. But then here we go. We have other boundaries. This is a little bit different from being bound in your mind. This is when you playing games in physical reality with your reflections as it pertains to relationships. When you have these unrealistic expectations and you ain't doing no work, no kind of internal healing. Yeah, that mental is something else, Tangi says. When you ain't doing no work, and then there's these unrealistic expectations as it pertains to relationships. Like I'm pretty sure you've all heard because she goes viral a lot. She's really really well known over here on YouTube land. Miss not Sierra Shira, Miss Shira, the sprinkle lady. Y'all haven't heard that term, sprinkle. And so we were talking on this live a little bit earlier about the idea of having boundaries in relationships, in healing, and doing inner work. And no, I don't know. Sometimes I want a relationship, sometimes I don't. And I was saying on the live, I was like, all of that healing stuff, you cut that out and jump up in that pool. Yeah. And so somebody was talking about their boundaries. Like, right? Okay, now so I was like, so wait a minute, what's going on with these boundaries here and all this healing here and all these prereqs? You know, you got a whole list of prerequisites. But let me tell you something that I want to share with you as it pertains to the physical reality with these so-called boundaries. When I mentioned the sprinkle lady, I'm trying to bring clarity to you all that. And I teach you to believe in yourself to be worthy, but I want you to have not only that intuitive mind, that right side, that gut brain, that see yourself through the eyes of gut brain, but I also want you to put together that logical side and be whole with the way that you think. Everybody not going to have the high value man, because everybody not going to present themselves to be that high value asset that high value man is looking for. And I said it, and I said, I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings here, but there are some people that have these boundaries, but the boundary only be for the reflection and not for them. Y'all getting this? And so the boundary that you set for other people could have you bound. It could keep you in, because it could be like, I'm not opening up my heart kind of like boundary. You got to show me this. You know, the lady that went viral for the Cheesecake Factory, for example, you gotta take me here. There was one lady, her and her son, she went viral on TikTok, and she was saying, you want my son to take you to da 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 da, but you ready to eat for everybody. Do you feed yourself like that? Like you want my son to feed you? And I understood what she was talking about, but yet I understand, being a woman, what they're talking about when they're expecting to be treated a certain way. But sometimes I could understand the other side, because I use my logic too. I don't just use intuitiveness, and I don't just use being on the pedestal just because I'm a woman. I have to use yin and yang. And so you could look at situations like that and be like, dang, she had boundaries and all these expectations for the other person, but none for herself. Good evening, Goddess and Chad. Hey, Spiritual New Growth. None for herself. And that's not fair, because you have to be the change. And so what I was saying in this particular live, like, everybody ain't going to have that high value, gentlemen, because everybody not doing the work. Some people still cheating on them. Not being ugly, my example was the fact that they have some people that are on low frequency that don't look the part, that a high value man, he didn't got to that status in life because he understood perception. He did some work. That requires some discipline. That required time apart to get to know himself and what he wanted, and a little hustle mentality. Not to say that you have to have that, because at his status, he don't care, but you're gonna look like something. So for the people that's in denial, not using their logic side, they have so many unrealistic expectations and no boundaries for themselves, but yet have them for him. Yet they don't look the par. They're not in an environment that's conducive of even meeting these type of people. They don't even have the edges. The high value man ain't about to take you to corporate America or to the country club without your edges, girl. So sometimes we can be missing the mark in the physical reality based upon not having no kind of requirements for ourselves, but we got boundaries for everybody else. So my thing is that I was sharing with them is, get your butt up out there. Quit all of that idea of, I need more inner work. I need more healing. Get your butt out there, because here's the thing about healing. Here's the thing about healing in the physical reality. This is why I tell the inner being church, that's it, you healed. That's it, you whole. You go to the website, you know everything that you need for your blood type. Now all you got to do is get your mind together. So I'm gonna just tell you now, you healed. I'm gonna just see you in the eyes of God. We ain't talking about health and wellness no more. Anything you need about health and wellness is on the website. Any questions you have, you could ask me anytime. I'm open and talk about. We ain't talking about it every day. We ain't talking about it every day. Because here's the thing about that inner healing, taking a break to heal. I really don't even like saying that word. I'm doing work. I'm working. That's prolonging that thing. I'm healing. I'm on a healing journey. No, you there. Just okay, I'm healed. Just that's how you get there. No, but I'm healing. Because it could take you about 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years. And you, oh, I got it. Meanwhile, everybody dead now. All the people that was age equivalent that used to like you, they dead now. You get up out there now. Now the ones that you interested in younger and you ain't ready for younger because you done missed out on 40 years. Now you within that healing moment, you don't know how to dance. You don't have a conversation because you were introvert. You was an introvert for 40 years while you was healing. A relationship is going to show you. It's going to show you. So you might as well go jump into it because guess what? You out there, where you are is out there. There's a crackhead right now that have a girlfriend or boyfriend. There's a drug dealer right now that got somebody. There's a, what did they call him? A Dusty. He got him somebody. Dusty equivalent. There's a narc right now that's in a relationship. A relationship is designed to show you. And if you sit back talking about you trying to heal and you still doing the work and you've been doing this work 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 years, you're going to miss the mark. You're going to miss all of the lessons out there because your reflection was supposed to show you lessons. That's what they for. That's why you get out there and you let them show you. That's part of the healing journey too. Not to seclude yourself, not to be like, oh, I don't know what to say. Say anything. You can't get it wrong. Oh, but what if he rejects? Get rejected. It's just going to make you better. Y'all hearing this? Angela said the edges. The high value man ain't going out there with you, not without your edges. Not in corporate America, not at the country club. No, you're not going to do that. Embarrass him in front of them people where they're making $1 million deals at. No. You're going to have to glue some edges on or something. Y'all hearing this? This is a word too for healing. All that I'm shy. No, I don't know what to say. I had a girlfriend in corporate America. I had a girlfriend. This girl, oh my God, executive. She could flip up all kind of designs on the PowerPoint presentation. She knew the charts and graphs and where we were and where the projection was. She could systematically, effectively, quantum physically, and all that kind of crap in corporate America. But we were by the elevator just talking one day, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, there he is." I'm like, "Who, girl?" She happened to like this man. I ain't gonna say his position because some of my supporters might be or ex-co-workers. But she happened to like this person who had status. And I turned around. She was like, "Him, so and so." I was like, "Him? Peanut head, da 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 da," because he was a high value, high status person. But I'm like, "That peanut head thing? Girl, you better not have no baby by him." She's like, "Oh, girl, you're so funny." I said, "Well, go talk to him. Go tell him hi." She was like, "Well, what do I say? I don't know what to say." I'm like, "Girl, you be talking in them board meetings. What you mean you don't know what to say?" She's like, okay, I'll say, "Oh, I like your suit. You always dress so well. Is that good?" I say, "Yeah, what you trying to be, his maid? You want to press his clothes? If you want to press his clothes, hell yeah, that's good. Go tell him." You got to tell him something that he don't hear from everybody that's trying to kiss his ass. And she was like, "Oh, like what? Tell me, tell me." I said, "Well, if it was me, I'll go over there since you about to catch a hot flash." I told her, I said, "If it were me, I'll go over there and be like, oh my God, you are so handsome to me. Oh my God, I don't believe I said that. I feel so embarrassed. Let me go. I'm so sorry. Please don't fire me. And I'll put my head down and I'll run away. I bet you he'll remember my ass every day after that. She was like, oh my gosh, I can never say that. And I said, yeah, you go talk about that. Talk that man talk. And he ain't going to remember you. Go over there and talk that man talk. He ain't going to remember your ass. He's going to say, thank you, ma'am. Could you take my my jacket to the cleaners tomorrow? You're going to be like the hell. I was like, you got to learn how to tell people what's on your mind, even just to get out of that nervousness. Like, what you nervous for? And she was like, oh my gosh, you're just so bold. Go tell him something. And I walked away from her. I was like, okay, let me go talk to Big Head. And I went over there and I talked to Big Head, and she just standing there looking crazy, waiting for me and Big Head to finish talking. But that's an example. I'm mentioning her because that's an example of somebody that's, no, I'm too afraid. I'm too afraid. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. 20 years passed. You don't know what to say today. Guess what? 40 years, you damn sure ain't going to know what to say. Because 20 years ago, they wasn't doing emojis and stuff. You already behind if you didn't wait 20 years. They wasn't doing emojis. You in bondage. You binding yourself to that lifestyle. You setting yourself back talking about, I'm still healing. Girl, they got some people that's out there that's just so far from healed. And they doing the do at night. They with an unhealed version of themselves, and you could work on yourself while jumping in that pool, getting to know how to communicate, getting to know how to talk to people. That's part of working on yourself. That's that so-called healing that you're talking about. But you're binding yourself when you seclude yourself and you're so-called conscious that, oh, I gotta protect my energy. And all you're doing on weekends is burning candles. Somebody needs to hear this here, because I wasn't going to come on here. Yeah, we're going to talk about this thing in the Inner Being Church. Healing is beautiful. Doing work is beautiful. Listening to me talk to you about Christ consciousness is beautiful. But you got to get out there. You got to get out there in your assimilated environment and show thyself approved. You got to get out there. You got to remove them silly boundaries and them silly shackles off of your feet yourself. Yeah, it might be a little bit nervous in the beginning. But guess what? On the other side of fear is the greatest days of your life. Because ultimately, God never gave you a spirit of fear to set you back. It was a spirit of love and power and sound minds. Let me talk to Big Head. I sure did talk to Big Head. And that's another thing. And I'm not I teach y'all this. I teach y'all about, like staying on the throne. I teach y'all about being positive and seeing people through the eyes of God. But I also teach you how to transmute energy as well. So a part of transmuting energy is if you sitting up there and you think somebody on the throne and his throne or her throne is bigger than your throne, in your mind, in your kingdom, you got to knock them off of theirs. This person salary ran circles around mine in that corporate American establishment. This person that I'm talking about a person that was on a board. I'll put it that way. But I tell you one thing, when they saw me, they knew me. When they saw me, in my mind, I knocked them down off of that throne. How did I do that? Just by saying, oh, you talking about Big Head over there? That's another thing that we do sometimes unbeknownst to us. We'll put somebody on a pedestal, but you're supposed to be the God in your simulated environment. How you over there trembling? Oh my gosh, there he is. Oh my God, 3 o'clock, there he is. Oh my gosh, oh, he just makes me a little moist in between. Like, what? No, he not. How he got that power? And he don't even know your name. What? So in order to transmute that energy, I'm going to get a little gangster on you. Y'all probably never heard the first lady talk like this. In order to transmute that energy, you got to knock him in your mind. Now, I'm not saying emasculate him or her, even if it's a woman. In your mind, you got to knock them down the side. That Big Head thing, I wish, girl, look, you better not have no baby for him because he's going to tell you up. You got to remember stuff like that when you getting all hot and bothered. That way, that nervous energy that you feel, this is part of you using logic. That nervous energy that you feel, Tesla says so true. That nervous energy that you feel is gone now. Because you said, look at this big 8 A's. Nobody don't never have to know what you're thinking. Never. Never. I'm not saying treat him ugly, but I'm saying in your mind, since you got hot and bothered, now you gotta find something to get him off of that throne to make him higher than you. He got a big ass head, Jay. Yeah, God, is you right? He do have a peanut head. Look how wide it is on the left side. Look at it. Look at it. And that'll make you stop sweating, stop dripping, stop trembling, and then you go talk to them people. You hear me? You go dry up there. Hey, what's up? You will be asking him, telling him, oh, you dress nice. You were like looking at that head like, God damn. Well, he seemed like a cool person. I'm gonna talk to him. He seemed all right, but God damn that head. I mean, if it takes that to calm your little butt down so that he can be equal instead of greater than you, find that thing. Somebody got something. Everybody got something. Ain't nobody. I say, see people through the eyes of God. That's a beautiful thing. But when you got to transmute energy, everybody could find a little something on somebody. Well, his eye do be twitching. Oh Lord, he got that little mole right there. Oh my God, it looked like a little eyeball. He got that little pinky toe. So everybody got something. It's a pinky toe. It's a mole. Somebody giving me money. Somebody donate to the church. That pinky toe. You check that pinky toe. I'm telling you, because we transmute energy. So now we using that so-called negative and finding good to bring them people down a notch. Look at his pinky toe. Check it out. Check out how he smelled after 3 days. Oh, you'll find something then. Look in the back of his head and then see if he got that little extra fat right there that look like a little hamburger meat back there. Find something to get yourself comfortable. The church got me laughing tonight, but I'm so serious though. Find something. I love when you say never, never. The hot dog, that little wiener, yeah, that little hot dog in the back. They be having them. That little line, and I have boys, and I used to pay attention to the line. Is his lining crooked? The barber, is he falling out with the barber? And why is his lining way back there? You know? You could find something to look upon and be like, oh, he normal. I know somebody that got that receding hairline like that. And now that give you leverage. Now you could talk to him because you look at him, he regular. Hey, how you doing today? And now you not head over heel. Because that person that you have boundaries for then showed up. And he seemed like he seemed so perfect. Sometimes money make people look so much better and seem like they're so perfect. The person one person could have boundaries. You meet somebody that's kind of like well off, and you'll begin to forget all about the boundaries. That person that you have boundaries for, it might look like that person that's making you nervous and stuff. It looked like he could fulfill that hole. But when he turned around and look at you and see that you wobbling and you don't have a self-concept that's up to par, that high value, that executive type person, they can smell you. They smell the weak. They're around people that want them. They're around people that's like lesser than, that get intimidated by them all the time. They smell you. And this goes to dating too. They smell you. See, when you're talking about when you go on a date and you're talking to the person, a man, especially, really, I'm talking to these ladies here that support me. Really, I am. But Minka, you can find value in this here too, because you know this to be true. You would want your daughter to know this information. See, when you're sitting up there, women, you talking about, I'm still healing. I don't know. I don't know. Some days I want a relationship, some days I don't. What? You say that out loud? Sometimes when you open up your mouth, people could see where you are. Men are not dumb. Wait, you said that out loud? Wait, sometimes I want a relationship, but sometimes I don't. I don't know. I just want to have fun. See, when you say that crazy kind of stuff to a man, in a man's mind, he like, oh, bet. You sound like the perfect hit it and quit it. Game on. I'm just wait. I'm just waiting. I'm gonna do my thing, because you sound like the perfect hit it and quit it. Because you don't know your value. You ain't set realistic goals that are attainable for yourself. Your conversation, all that healing and stuff. Oh, okay. You need to heal. Well, let's play doctor. Let's play doctor and nurse. Let me see if I can heal you. Well, I'll heal you, all right. You need an oil change? I'll change your oil for you while you healing. You need your back rubbed? And then see, there's two types of people. Remember I teach you about the laws of polarity? There are those that are healed and those that are not. There are those that are predators and those that are prey. There are those that are evolving or those that are helping others evolve. There's two sides to all things. Frederick is a man on here and he's still listening, or he says we step back when we hear it. A man telling you that, they'll step back because men are not dumb. They're not dumb. So all of this silly healing stuff that you're constantly on for 20, 30, and 40 years, get healed. Get out there. Be impeccable with your speak. Get conscious. Consciousness is about conscious of your beingness, of what you're saying. Dang, I'm still here. Dang, I'm still thinking this negative thought. I'm conscious of me. Remember, I told you it's about playing like you have them headsets on you and you can hear your thoughts. You hear them words that's coming out of your mouth. And you're assessing them before they come out, before they go out, because they have to come back into you and they don't come back null and void. They gotta go out and do what you told them to do. So here you are dating and putting yourself in bondage. You have boundaries for other people. Oh, he got to be high value looking. Oh, that turned me on. But you are still in bondage because of the simple fact that you ain't putting yourself out there to do the actual work and heal your own self and be healed and be done with that thing. That means your conversation, the way that you carry yourself, your thought, the things that you're saying on the date, it really comes off sometimes. Sometimes it be coming off fast. Sometimes it be coming off thirsty. Sometimes it'll come off pick me-ish or pick me or whatever that little word is that they say on social media. When you want to be chosen, like, oh, please choose me. And men be sifting. You got your reflection sifting you out when you the god of your simulated environment. They sifting. They'll say something like, man, you playing, you ain't about it. You ain't about that life. You ain't about having fun. Because you done told them, I just want to have fun. I'm just wanting to go with the flow. No, you don't. But you done said it. And he'll come back, man, you ain't about that life. Let's get out of here. Come on, let's go. This is the inner being, church. Your inner beingness is so very important. You don't want to be nobody prey. So you gotta understand. You gotta understand this hidden communication. You gotta use this intuitive, this right mind, this intuitive mind, this God mind that's tapping in and practicing something called discernment. You gotta know what you are wanting. A lot of people on this live that I was on earlier, the lady was saying, I don't know, sometimes I want it, sometimes. And I tell y'all all the time over here, double-minded person is unstable in all his way. That's spiritual. That's for your manifestation. So if you are wobbling with your manifestation, then you gonna show up somewhere else in your life. So that might be the person that's wobbling as it pertains to relationships on them dates. Well, I don't really know. Sometimes I want to be married and then I want to skip 2 days and then I don't want to be married no more. And then I don't. I don't know. I don't know. This is part of getting to know yourself and not shooting yourself in the foot. It's very, very, very important. You're so right about this. I realized I took myself too serious. This is priceless. And then yeah, spiritual, because in years is passing. And God forbid that you have children, your children, your daughters and your sons. And so now you're sending that same signal. You're sending out the signal that you're emitting, and they feeling it. They're feeling it. They're feeling your confusion. And the cycle repeats. And this is why the dynamic, a lot of people say, I didn't realize that I was so masculine. And what tripped my head out was the fact that all the women that I know were masculine, and I didn't even know any other women that were feminine. Because what happens in that dynamic is that all of the women, they thought that was the norm. So that's how life happens to you when in your heaven. You create your own reality, and then like attracts like. We talked about the law of attraction earlier today. So like energy attracts like energy. And so then you'll be null and void from any woman who's feminine. You won't even know one, because your law of attraction attracted you and have you with a cluster of friends that are all masculine energies, and all of them saying the same silly stuff. Girl, I don't know. I don't know if I want it or I don't. Girl, they got too much game out there. Girl, I'm scared. I'm still healing, girl. I gotta do the work on me, girl. And you missed the mark because you had these boundaries. You walked in fear. You never sat with your reflections and went on dates and learned effective communication. I'm not talking about dropping no draws here. I'm talking about getting your butt out there and getting out the house. I'm talking about sending out a signal that I am lovable. I'm talking about sending out a signal that I am relatable. Yeah. That I have a sound mind. Yeah. That I have a mouthpiece. And when I say mouthpiece, I say that loosely because I'm not talking about to slap on no knob mouthpiece. I'm talking about a mouthpiece where you know how to speak and don't come off as thirsty, low frequency, low self-concept. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I want. I have these boundaries, but I'll break them any moment now. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Like me, like me, like me. Pick me, pick me, pick me. I'll do whatever because I've been waiting for so long. Oh my gosh, he has to be the one. He looked at me. That kind of energy there, that's horrible for goddesses. That's horrible. I don't know why every time I set foot in this church, you got to read us fulfilled. I gotta tell you the truth. I gotta tell you all to you. Because in my mind, when I'm not on this live, I'll be like, oh, I gotta tell him this. And then I gotta tell him this. And I gotta tell him this. That's how my inner being is. Very true. If that's where you are, it's best to stay quiet. Keep that goddamn mouth shut. Practice watching people. Because this is how you can do it. You can watch other people do it because you're going to judge them other people. Like when you're watching your reality shows. And I don't know. I don't watch TV. Let me see. I know of, now I don't know where this little girl come from. I saw her on TikTok. She has some tattoos. Y'all might know her. Her name is Christian. I know her name is Christian. And she messing with somebody that's a blue something, a blue guy. Blue, and I know that it's toxic. And all I know about this girl, bless her heart, maybe she on TV, maybe she a rapper or something like that. She wears a lot of jewelry. and she got a tattoo. This is how I know of her, because I saw a TikTok where this girl got a tattoo. I think it's in Blueface, if I'm not mistaken. A tattoo of him on her throat, I believe. Something on her throat reminds people of him. And this is the TikTok that I saw. And she don't have a teeth in her front of her mouth. And all I know is that the little young couple, and she put a tattoo on his neck. In this clip that I saw, they must have been at therapy or something. And this man was asking her, well, why did you get his name on your body or whatever? She was like, because I didn't have nothing else to do. Now, if you ever seen that before, if you was to see a scene like that, your mind would give you a thought about this little Christian lady. It would told you, she lying. She did that because she head over heels, crazy, stupid, crazy, in love with this boy. And she young. That's crazy. Yeah. This is all I know about this little girl, right? She heads over here, and you would assess the situation. Oh, she love him, she like him, or whatever the energy is, more than he like her, because he was at this little place, this little sitting. He was just sitting down, looking at her like, she did that. That's on her, because that's what men quick to say. That's on her, you know. So when you're watching that kind of energy, you can assess yourself. That's a reflection of yours. And you could assess yourself. Dang, do I do stuff like that? Dang, if I'm looking at her, I could assess my energy. Do I do stuff like that? Well, I did let John Paul take my call for a week, and he had dropped me off at work. So yeah, maybe I am kind of doing that. And John Paul and I, we ain't even married. He just come over for snacks and eat all my children food. Well, maybe I'm kind of like a little Christian, little energy. And maybe I could do a little bit better in that area. So I'm gonna tell John Paul, no, I don't, I'm gonna have to take my call back. You see what I'm saying? You could find ways. If you really want to get out of that rut, you could find ways to edify your church. When you really, really get tired, you could find ways to bring balance to yourself and sit back on your throne and get John Paul off of your throne. Like, right? You can find ways, because you see it in your friends. You see it in your family members. But it's hard to, it's hard to, I'm starting with the man in the mirror. It's hard to see it in you, though. It's hard to see it in us, though, right? But if you are underneath the sound of my voice and you still talking about you healing and you running from you out there, I encourage you to just jump on in that pool. Jump on in that pool. Don't you sit there 20, 30, 40, 50 years in the house, because 40 years going to pass and you're going to go out there and you're going to be lost in the sauce. It's time to be healed. ED, past tense, did that already. Healed, whole, complete. Get out there. Talk. Get you a fake picture somewhere if you have to, if you don't know how to talk. I shared my story with y'all. I was on, I don't know if they still have it, and I don't know if it's still free, but I sure was on me some blackpeoplemeet.com when I was an introvert, talking to everybody, saying everything, to open up the mouth. You got to use your reflection. And then I graduated from talking behind the little screen, and I deleted that, because it was never about getting a date. I'm not telling you this here to get no date. I'm telling you this to edify your church, to make yourself stronger in the presence of the opposite sex that you want to attract. I'm telling you this so you can learn listening skills, to learn communication skills, to learn people skills, to learn not to walk by fear, to learn how to have fun just because, to go on the date and to have you some good old fun. All these boundaries that's keeping you bound, you ain't having fun with them boundaries. You're not learning and growing. You said that you will come forth in this realm to experience yourself, to get to know yourself. How you getting to know yourself if you do no thing with yourself? This is part of your physical reality healing too, because life is supposed to be fun too. How you feel matters too. But then at the same time, you say, nobody ever talks to me. Really? Because that's the energy that you're emitting. Because you said you was healing. You was in the hermit mode. Yeah, there's a time for hermit mode. But hermit mode don't have to last 20, 30, 40, 50 plus years. Them boundaries can keep you bound. Just like church was keeping you bound. This is your wake-up call. So pretty. Hey, sculptor. Y'all tap that screen. It's offering time. It's offering time. It's offering time. Y'all tap the screen. Mm, mm. It's offering time. For those of you that are new here, offering time, my cash app is God is just me. I ask you to dig deep into their pockets and donate a good old 80-cent cash app to God is just me for this here word today. It's going to bless you because it's more blessed to give than it is to receive. It is offering time. Offering time. Y'all tap that screen. Offering time. Offering time. And look, the song is, look, this ain't a church song, but look. Drop down and get your eagle on, girl. Drop down and get your eagle on, girl. Drop down and get your eagle on, girl. Get out there and be healed. Get out there and be healed, baby. Be healed, be healed. Talk. Learn people. Have fun. Grow. 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 It's okay. All is well. All is well. You can't get life wrong. Learn yourself, explore yourself in every which way. Every which way. Let me see who that was. Let me see who that was before I even got started. Let me see. I'm curious to see who that was. Wait, now I can't get to it. This is so important, y'all. This is so important. Thank you. That was Tangela. Thank you, Dana. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you, Tangela. I appreciate every last one of you all for giving today. To giving. Do you see when we tap the hearts on YouTube? Yes, I see you over there. I see you. I see hearts right there. Yeah, I see them. That's you, Frederick. I don't see who it's from, though. Oh, but wait. Okay. Now you made me correlate it. Thank you so much for that. I thank you for the hearts, Frederick. I appreciate the taps of the screen on YouTube, on TikTok, the comment. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Melinda. Thank you. How else can I give? I don't have Cash App. On my website, saltoftheearthpub.org, at the donation tab at the top of the screen. You can give that way too. Oh, thank you, Liz. Thank you, Miss Grateful. Thank you, all of you. saltoftheearthpub.org. I want y'all to be successful. I want you to do and have everything that you put your mind to doing. Right? Every and anything. It's yours. It's yours. Don't put yourself in nobody else's box no more. Whether this be a box of religion, whether this be a box of, I gotta heal, that I ain't good and I ain't ready and this and that and third. Be ready. Be ready. Be ready right now. You wasn't ready before you closed your eyes, before you blink your eyes. I'm gonna hold my eyes open. Let me see if I can do it. This is the round while my eyes are open without me blinking. Wait. Without me blinking, I'm not ready. 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 You're not ready. You're not ready. We ready. The blink of an eye. That's it. That's how we do. We go in and out of rounds just like that. We go in and out of consciousness just like that. Just like that. In and out. From our breath, blinking our eyes, in and out. So you, by a blink of an eye, by the next breath that you breathe, go from not being ready to ready. Go from not being healed to healed. Just like that. That's what we do. We shape shifters. We jump every day in and out of realm. All is God, vibrating at different frequencies. Here go the frequency. God is one. One God, one faith, one baptism. You turn it on side, you got the law of polarity. Two sides to everything. But both of them sides are God. Here's you. Here's you. God is experiencing yourself. You just jumping in and out of realms, jumping in and out of realms. That's what you do. Your energy, frequency, and vibration. You're just jumping in, jumping out. I am saying to you, you over here, Talk about you ain't ready? Jump over here. That's it. And you have this innate ability to do it. The reason why you're not doing it is because your ass don't want to. You like being in bondage. Did you hear me? You like it. There's some people that like it. And if you are underneath the sound of my voice and you like it, you stay there. But I want you to know that there's some people that like it. Just like in the unhealed community, as a blood type connection catalyst, there are some people who like being sick. I promise you. They're the ones that'll show you they'll bang on their arm. They'll call you when they're in the hospital. Yeah, they got me in the hospital. Look at my leg. Look how swollen this one is. Look right here. Look what let me show you. Let me show you. They like the pity partiness of it. Thank you for the offering. They like the pity partiness of it. And if you like being bound, just say that. And I will let you stay bound. Some people like it. Some people like it because if it hurt, if it bother you, you'll get your ass up out of there. And you're not hearing that from somebody that's being judgmental. It's somebody that's been there, that been through it all. And when you get real sick and tired of being there, whether that be sick, whether that be in bondage in your thoughts, whether that be single, whether that be still talking about you need healing, whether that be jobless, whether that be homeless, whether that be whatever you want it to be in your kingdom. When you get real tired, you gonna be, God damn it, let me up out of here. Get me out of this bondage. But if you like it and you ain't learned your lessons just yet, and you hard on yourself, you gonna stay there. You gonna stay there. But coming out is just like that. All right? That's the word of the day. I'm healed and I'm ready, Tangela says. Said, I'm healed and I'm ready too. Spiritual Negro said, I'm healed and I'm ready too. Yes. So grateful. Oh, thank you. I said mine before this evening, clicking okay live. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Are y'all hearing this message? Are y'all receiving this message? Are y'all there? Hi, Vida. I'm here. Hey, Miss B. The introvertedness. I'm an introvert. You might not believe that. I'm a healed introvert over here. Look at me running my mouth. Look at me. If I could do it, you talking to somebody, loud and clear, Frederick says, you talking to somebody that will have sweat rolling down my back, all up in here. When I first started talking on my older videos, I would have to record the video with the video up here, because of the simple fact that I didn't want people to see me profusely sweating. I was fighting through it. When I first started, prior to the videos, I would do the morning sunrise meetings with my construction guys in corporate America, and I would try to help them with health and wellness while I'm trembling. And they're like, "You such a great speaker." And I would just be like waiting for it to be over, because it felt so overwhelming for me. But I did it. I fought through that fear. I used my reflections, because that's what they for you to use them to manipulate that energy to bring you out of any type of rut that you might be. That's what your reflections for in your simulated environment. You thought them up. That's how they became your reflection. They come and stem from your mind only. That's how they in your simulated environment and in your matrix. And you mean to tell me you can't use one of them and go on a date and learn how to talk? And get comfortable with talking? Get comfortable with dancing? Get comfortable with just having fun? And getting out of your bondage that you set yourself in by your limited thinking? That's what they're for. I just thought I'd help somebody. If I could just help somebody along the way. Y'all remember that? Then my living. Wait, let me get my tangerine. Wait, hold up. Then my living shall not be in vain. If I could just help somebody along the way, then my living shall not be in vain. That's it. That's the video, baby. Do what you wanna. Hang on the corner. If you choose to be in bondage, stay in bondage. You gonna fight me trying to come out, and I'm not here to fight you, baby. I want you to come out with flow, with ease, with peace. But I wish above all things that you prosper, that you be in good health, even as your soul prosper, baby. Because life is so worth living. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you, Tangela. Thank you, everybody that gave on tonight. Thank you, Shayla. Thank you, Willie. Thank you, Dana. Thank you. I appreciate all of you that gave on tonight from your heart. And as I gave to you from my heart, because I know a lot of people in the conscious community that they're doing this and they're saying this. You didn't come forward and create all these reflections for nothing. Get out there. Talk. Embarrass yourself. Then go and laugh at yourself. Cry. And then go and kiss yourself and kiss your bobo and heal yourself. You came to experience it all. To experience it all. So get to experiencing yourself and tell stories. And that way, at the end of your life, you'll be able to say the best part. Instead of saying, well, I sure wish I would have got out more. I really wanted to learn how to dance. I really wish I would have opened up my heart. I really wish I would have went on that date. I really wish I would have called so-and-so. I really wish I would have learned how not to be an introvert and so secluded. I wish I would have lived my truth. I wish I would have da. No. On that day, you should be able to say, man, I am complete. If I time out today and I had like 3 minutes, y'all, let me tell you, I'm going to tell you right now, if I had like 3 more minutes, let me tell you now, I might cry because I'm so freaking proud of me. I would say I'm so glad I stopped being that introvert. I'm so glad I was scared, but I'm so glad I quit that job, because going to that job every day for 22 years caused me dis-ease because it was not my passion and it wasn't my purpose. I'm so glad that I spoke my truth. I lived in my truth, and I helped so many people that I never even touched, that I never even met. I don't even know them people, but I know every day that they blessed me when they emailed me and told me about the impact that I had on their life. I'm so happy that I am a mother. I'm so happy not just foolishly being a mother just to say I had children, but because I know I didn't raise no ducks. And because I know that I left something for their soul, the larger part of them. I'm so happy that I broke that generational curse. I'm so happy that I stopped eating, I stopped thinking, and I stopped living like everybody around me was living. I'm so happy that I'm leaving a legacy behind for all those that come after me. I'm so happy and grateful that my grandbabies and my nieces and my nephews will remember me as auntie and a grandma that wish somebody would tell her foolery, wish somebody would put her in a box, because she gonna find a way to get out of that thing. I'm so happy. And the best part was when I woke up to the totality of the God within me. That would be the best part. That's the kind of stuff that you want to leave behind. Your best part. That you fought through the tears. That you fought through the tears and the fears and the nightmares, and you decided to go anyway. When nobody else was doing it, you decided to do it anyway. When people told you, no, I wouldn't do that, you did it anyway because you believed in yourself. You saw something greater in yourself because you understood this one thing. It that is in you is greater than it that is in this world. And that you really can be, do, or have that anything that you put your mind to. And goodbye fear. But better yet, hello, fear. Where your ass at? Here I go. Because I ain't scared of your ass no more. You see what I'm saying? These are the type of things that you're going to want to say when it's time for you to time out. You ain't, man, I sure wish I would have went to work. I sure wish I would have got that overtime. You ain't going to say that foolery. You're going to have some things that you might regret if you don't come out of that box and you don't stop putting yourself in bondage in different cycles, in different ways. It's bondage, and it's time for you to be free, because he who the Lord has set free is free indeed. You want to be free. You want money because you think about the idea of freedom. You want a relationship. Some people want a relationship or the idea of it because it's going to free them from some of the things that they call overwhelming. You want freedom more than you could even think about it, more than you really could comprehend it. Why are you being in bondage then if you want to be free? Get out there and fly if you want to be free. I'd have cried 2 times a day. I'm about to get up out of here. I'm about to get out of here. I ain't gonna be no crybaby content creator around y'all all the time. Woo! I've been trying to understand why I met a 26-year-old. I'm in my 40s. Me too, Tangela. I'm 62. Guess what? And I attacked me in their 40s. Oh, you attract men. Okay, I see what you're trying to say. In their 40s. Baby. Get out there. Go dance. Go dance with them. Go have fun with them. Go enjoy life with them. You ain't got to be with them. Go laugh. Hell, if they like to play PlayStation, go play the game with them. What's wrong with that? These limited beliefs, come up out of there. Come out of her, my people. So you won't suffer like the ones before you did. That said, nah, I can't do that. Because why? I don't know. I just can't do that. Because why? But it'll be fun. But no, I can't do that. But why? It'll set you free. But no, I just can't do that. I can't see myself do that. But why? I want to do it, but no, I can't do that. Have fun. Live. Just live. That's all I'm saying. Live. Hey, we all gonna die. We all going into other realms. But did you live though? Did you live though? Did you set yourself free though? That's all I'm saying. I needed this. Hey, Ether, I'm glad. I'm so glad for you. I'm so glad for you. To see the thing, the reason why a lot of you can't do that and get out of your mind of doing that is because of the way that you would judge somebody else. Now, I don't want to step on your toes. The way that you would judge somebody else if they were to do it. Oh, look at her. She over there with her. Oh, Stella trying to get a groove back. Oh, wait, let me tell Charlene about this one here. Let me tell Charlene who I sold her with. That's why. If we just be real with it, that's why. Have fun. See, one thing that I love about men, and I hope they could hear me. I hope that they didn't leave here because this is for them too. One thing I love about men, always love and admire about my husband, my boys, my just random men, just TikTok men down the street, men, just men wherever men. One thing I love about them is they know how to let their little boy come out and play. Now women on the other hand, girl, I'm a lady. I can't. I'm divine feminine. Oh my gosh, I didn't get my nails done today. Oh my gosh, I know she's not talking to me. Who's gonna go outside and jump on the trampoline? No, not me. Why are you so childish? Oh my gosh, grow up. Men, they rib. They'll play their PlayStation game. They'll go hang out with the partners and play basketball. They in the barbershop cutting up, laughing. The women, oh my gosh, I gotta go. You and the women in the hairdresser, I gotta get such and such from 2:00. And girl, I gotta go home and cook. And then I gotta da. Everything is just so corporate America. It's just gotta do, and don't know how to be. Shut your ass up. What if nobody don't cook tonight? What if you don't cook tonight? It ain't gonna be the end of the world. When was the last time you laughed, though? When was the last time you laughed at yourself in the mirror? When was the last time you ribbed? When was the last time that you jumped in a trampoline, on a trampoline rather, rolled down a hill, like, right? Like, when was the last time you didn't just put the makeup on consistently the same time every morning and just chilled and just was comfortable and just felt at ease with yourself? Just cleaned up, maybe cleaned up your little room and just sat down and just thought happy thoughts or something. Cried in the mirror and then laughed at you at your ugly cry. Like, what about that part? You're not going to remember all of that stuff that you had on that damn to-do list. You're not going to talk about that when you time out, when you about to time out. You're going to talk about what you wish you would have did. And you didn't do it. Because you had too many boundaries and you were too strict on you. And a lot of the women are like that because you came up in, okay, so since mama, if you came up in an environment where mama was the masculine energy, you saw her be masculine and it rolled over into you. And now you all masculine, you all about do. And I tell you, all you got to do is speak. You got to learn how to focus and use your human imagination. And you're like, wait, hold on, say that again. What I got to do? Wait, let me write it down. Because you need a prolific dissertation. You need to see the charts and the graphs and stuff. And you need to see the analytics from it. And when I'm saying, no, it ain't nothing about that. I need you to slow down and just be like a child. Come as a child and be fun and just be and just don't worry about it and free flowing and just, use your imagination. Like, wait, say it again. Wait, hold up. Say it again. How I do that again? Well, what my hands is doing and what the men, bet I got it. Because we got them boundaries. Beat ourselves up sometimes. And we be our worst critic sometimes. Go easy on you. Go easy on you. Whoever that was, Mary, Miss B, thank you for the offering. Go easy on you. Somebody asked you to go on the date. Why don't you call? You wasn't going to do nothing that night, no way. Somebody want to talk. Oh, no, because he not 6'3" and he don't have 6 figures and he too dark skinned or too light. Just talk. Just find out more about yourself. You're collecting data. You're having fun. Find the good. Find the good. Get out of your box where you're so nervous and scared to talk to people. Them boundaries got you bound. Miss Cecilia, that's what I'm talking about, being accountable for your energy. I know I'm always too serious. Thank you, Goddess. Chill out. If somebody do like this here to some people, the hell wrong with you? What you doing? Instead of laughing, oh, that tickle. Why you doing that? Instead, what the hell wrong with you? Don't you touch me right now? Like, oh my gosh, I'll never touch you again. Why are you so uptight? It's okay. So far, they have served me. Yeah. That's what they're supposed to be doing, the reflection, serving you. Oh, Frederick said we still here. That's what I like about men, Frederick. Now, Frederick is a spiritual guy, but he gets it. He gets it. And I often tell y'all, I'm conscious, yeah, but I'm childish. Yeah, I am. And I don't give a damn about that stupid, false ass idea of femininity that they're broadcasting on these social media platforms, because I understand consciousness can be serious, can be deep. I'm going to bring my yin and yang, though. I have my depth, but I have the little girl in here that says I'm going to be childish every chance I get. This is an expression of my childishness, of my fun side. When I see stuff like that, oh yeah, let's do that. Let's act like we're in church. Let's pretend. Let's play make believe. Every chance I get, And I love that about myself because you know what how else it does? It brings laughter, which is healing for the soul. It reeks fun that I know how to have a good time. It reeks that I don't have something stuck up my butt, like, right? It tells my children, it keeps me youthful. It tells my children that I'm chill, that I'm cool, that I ain't always uptight. I love that they know that I have a childish side in me because we read, we clown, we play. I'm going to forever be childish. And I don't give a darn about that femininity because my partner loves childishness. My children love childishness. My friend love childishness. My family love childishness when I'm acting like a child. And my manifestations love childishness because at least I come as a child. I can't even make it into the kingdom. That's why I'm childish. And if I meet a big head peanut, see, I almost said the position. If I meet a big head peanut president or high executive person, they like me because of that childishness, because I know how to bring balance. I could be professional and I could be childish at the same darn time. And that's what people love about me. That's what people find out what you love about you and do that. Do that. But that means you got to stop being so hard on you. All right? I want y'all to have a good weekend on purpose. Find something silly that you could do, even if it's by yourself. Something silly you could do, something fun you can do, even if that means watching some cartoons. I love cartoons. I'll tell you, my favorite is SpongeBob SquarePants. Oh, who lives in the pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants. Do y'all watch that? I like Elmo. La 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 la. Elmo's World. Do y'all like that? I don't watch regular TV, but boy, I will find me some SpongeBob and I'll find me some Elmo and I'll get like a child and I'll just watch that thing. I love the child in me. I love having a good time because I don't have these boundaries. Like, no, your God is just being you're a seer and you have to be professional and you have to be serious. Hell no. Professional and childish is balance. I like animated Disney movies. Good for you. I'm going skating tomorrow. Girl, that sounds like fun, Sage. Skate. Have fun. Oh my God. Try to do it backwards. And if you fall, laugh at yourself and get up and try again. I love that. It be the simple things, y'all. It be the simplest things. Same here. My students would agree. They say I'm always singing and dancing. I love that. And you're an actress. It's easy for Tangela to jump into those modes. It's easy. Miss B says, I love it. It's easy for Tangela to just jump into the acting and the little girl inside of her. And it's fun at the same time, too. And then she around children who could egg her on and have her acting like a child all the time. Because children always wanna play. There we go, as light as a feather. That's another way to get that heart as light as a feather. Because you ain't judging you ain't being hard on you. Hey, Ralph, thank you for passing through. Thank you. I'm ready for my 2024 birthday. Thank you, Damon. That's beautiful. Beautiful. You just described me. I definitely need your assistance with letting go. It's like your boundaries. It's like this here. This is what I mean. I got to give you this here analogy. We going to Florida. We going to Destin, Florida, and it's fun. And we got on our bathing suit and we going in the water. Your boundaries is like you fighting against the current. We in the water, them waves is smacking up aside our head, all in our faces, all on our arms. We feel it. We feel it because we're going against the current. Well, baby, when you let go of them boundaries and extend your arms and you just float and you let that water, that wave and them currents take you back to shore, Oh, that feels so fun because you're free. You're free. You're floating. The current gonna take you in. You can't get it wrong. You gonna make it back to shore. There is no other place to go but that way because the force of nature and all the elements are pushing you that way. So you could actually close your eyes and enjoy being free. That's where you get when you let go of them silly boundaries that you have you bound from religion, from relationships, how life's supposed to be, for your manifestation. This is akin to letting down that resistance that I'll be talking about with manifestation and just being free. Yeah. This is akin to what you say when you tell people when they're going on a date, oh girl, just be yourself. That's what you really say. Just be free. Yeah, just have fun. Do what you wanna. It's okay. It's not the end of the world, Tut. I haven't done it in years. Yeah, and it's time. Whatever you think about something tonight. I want to leave this with you all before I get up out of here because I gotta order the back. I gotta go. But think about something this weekend. I will not be live this weekend. Think about something this weekend that you haven't done in years. That you haven't done in years. Do it. Do it. Plan it. This don't mean you don't need a reflection for this. You don't need a man or woman for this. But plan something that you ain't never did in years. And on Monday, I want to hear something from somebody. Can somebody do something? Whether it be like the say she going skating, whether it be rolling down a darn hill, whether it be the hula hoop. Anybody got a hula hoop? Whether it be playing Uno with somebody or spades or something that you ain't doing in years, whether it be jump roping, whether it be racing to the corner, whether it be just be creative, going by the water, like right, or going swimming maybe, or going bowling, something you ain't doing a long time that you used to love to do, but you've been so busy with your boundaries and your healing and your inner girl work, which is so hard and not fun. You've been so busy doing that you ain't doing it. You ain't even doing it no more. How about you do that? Do that. And that way on Monday, since you're so introverted and you probably don't know who else to tell, on Monday, I want to hear. Could you tell me? Because I want to hear. Can anybody do that? Can anybody find one thing? That's the whole weekend. Can you find one thing that you could report back when we come to meet again in this year, inner being, this church, that you did to edify your church? Huh? You about to start making me dance, and I hope you dance. I played double dutch on Christmas. So fun. That's what I'm talking about, Shay. That's what I'm talking about. It's been too cold to get out here in Texas, but okay, I will. No excuses, Miss Grateful. Find something. I want to hold y'all accountable. I see who up in here. I see you, Miss B. I see you. I'm talking about my day ones. I'm talking about these new people that just came forth today. I see you. I know your name. I even have evidence of the ones that donated. I could reference that as evidence on Monday. I'm going to call you out. I want to see if you're going to be here for a 4 o'clock interbeing service on Monday. And I want to see what you did for fun for you. Outside of your busyness and your boundary and your corporate America, the avatar that your inner being is so tired of playing, let me tell you, you get tired of being that. And that little girl be like, man, I just want to go outside and play. I mean, I just want to do something fun. I mean, we're getting up and putting makeup on every day, and we got to go to this corporate America, and we got all these boundaries. And it's like a war in here. It's like bondage in here. Could she just let me out for a little? I mean, could I have a lollipop? Could I have a freeze pop? Could I do something? I go to the movies and take myself to the dinner. I love that. I love that. All right. Old as I am, I love to watch The Wizard of Oz. Oh, I love that. I love that for you. Tomorrow is my Monday, so I'll let you know after my next weekend. Okay. Let me know. I want to know. I want to know. It shows that somebody, it's so important to show that somebody care. You know, sometimes when, you know, I'm saying that for y'all to tell me about that Monday, because as introverts, the healed introvert that I am, I know my old self, my old introverted way will be like, nobody would care. Nobody cares. Because when you're introverted, you're alone with yourself so much, you feel like it's the you against the entire world. So the reason why I'm saying to bring it back to me, I'm tactful with everything I do. Bring it back to me so I can read it out loud so that you will know that somebody do care. A healed introvert care. That's why I'm telling you, do it. Write it down in the comments on Monday. And we're going to do a roll call to see what you did for yourself this weekend, how you edify your church, how you came out of your boundaries, your box of your judgmental way that you can't be free. You have to be bound. Not this weekend, you're not. You're going to have you some fun because you came for thrills and chills of expansion, not boredom and bondage and shackles of expansion that was going to take all of the life force and the fun out of your beingness. You didn't come for that. I love y'all. I'm not fussing at y'all. Just that tough love, though. All right? Let's say some prayers and we about to get up out of here. Thank you all for coming through. Thank you all that joined the church on today. Miss Mary, Miss B, Miss Dawn, Miss Tangela, Miss Shayla, Mr. Willie, Dana, Pamela. Thank you for the donations. Let us pray. And in this church, we pray by putting our hands together. This represents our left brain and our right brain hemisphere, our logic and our intuitiveness, the totality of God, the marriage of the bride and the groom, as they talk about in the biblical text. We're putting this together and we're centering ourselves, which is connecting us to spirit. And we take a deep breath in and we blow it out. Take a deep breath in and we blow it out. Last time, take a deep breath in and we blow it out. Intervene. Thank you for everybody that gave. Thank you for everybody that received this message, that heard this message, both the feminine and the masculine that showed face today. Now, as we depart from one another, this like-minded energy, I bless them. I bless them going. I bless them coming. I bless them. I speak blessing over everything that they put their hands to do, their minds to think. I bless them. I bless them, particularly this weekend. I speak fun. I speak laughter. I speak youthfulness. I speak freedom. I speak life. I speak longevity. I speak peace. I speak inner knowing. I speak consciousness. I speak love. I speak abundance. I speak well-being on everybody's life tonight, inner being. And I set them free. I set them free. Bring out the little girl. Bring out the little boy. Let them play. Assist them in playing, inner being. Tickle them this weekend with thought. Tickle them with good feeling, with beautiful thoughts. As they tickle themselves with finding something to be happy, to laugh about, to milk themselves in. And it shall be. And type in the comments, I am free. I am free. Are you free? Don't you want to be free? Or do you want or still like being bound? I am free. I am free. Let me see it. If you're free and you know it, let me see it. I am free. I am free. Yes, you are. I am free. And he who the law sets free is free indeed. This video was from my heart to yours. Y'all have a good weekend. I want to hear from you on Monday. Monday, 4 o'clock Mountain Time. Be here. I want to hear what you did. I want to hear it, Reflection. Be blessed. Okay, bye. Yes.